morning. Oh my goodness. Good morning, good morning, good morning. It is cold. It is super cold. So I just got my morning started in the schoolhouse. I've been wanting to make you a video several times this week, but every time I go to make the video, what I make my video on is here, and I'm not here. So anyways, there you go. It has been crazy amazing. So this morning, it's like 37 degrees out this morning. We did a lot of work to kind of prepare it. The problem in Florida, it's only going to be cold. It'll be in the 60s today. So like you're only cold for a short little bit. So it's always like having enough clothes. So I am definitely dressed in the mode that I don't plan to see anybody today. Got like 3 leggings. What did I say? 3 leggings on. I've got a sweater and whatever. I'm just like, whoa. So anyways, lots of stuff to do today. My phone thinks it needs to update me on everything as I'm trying to do this video. We have science fair tomorrow. So doing CC, we have science fair tomorrow. And we got it done in time. There's my son's science fair board. He did How Far I Could Fly. So while it was set up, it was setting in here, and Saturday while working on chores, somebody came and painted it for him. He was upset. I'm like, it's not a big deal. You've already done all the work. We'll just print it all back out. So we printed it all back out. We need to glue it. We ran out of the title stuff. So there's this other one. Katie's has hers. I'm sorry. I don't have the whole clippy thingy today. So, oh, I do want to show you, because I'll probably just end this in the pig pen, or at the pig pen, or with the animals, or whatever. One of the things I started doing this semester for Challenge A is creating Henley notes, I think would be the best way. But now I don't know where my Henley notes are to show you. So creating, oh, here they are. My Henley notes. So I kind of make my Henley notes for Challenge A based on the aspect that the kids need help taking notes. Sometimes they have a hard time deciphering. I'm going to sit you down. Sometimes they have a hard time deciphering between what to do. Kind of deal. All right, so side note, my girlfriend was laughing because she's like, you always have this thing you always say. And I'm like, I do? I say all kinds of things I don't even realize I say. I didn't know I said this all the time until she brought it to my attention. And now I notice I say it all the time. That kind of deal. That's the deal. I always say that's the deal. I always reference it to being a deal. I do not know why, but I now, because of it, I'm always like, I said it again. So anyway, so here's my little Henley notebook. So as you can see, I have Challenge A Semester 1, Challenge A Semester 2, B Semester 2, 1 Semester 2, and then I think test, because I don't think they repeat anymore. So why I did that was, in Challenge A is your first time you go into Henley Latin for classical conversations. And I put here just any notes. I've made some, but not a lot of notes in here for Challenge A. And then Semester 2 is different from Semester 1. And so then here's that second part. But Challenge B, Semester 1 is this repeated, if that makes sense. Like, they go back over this in Semester 1 of Challenge B. Semester 2 is new material. So, I don't really need to repeat that. Challenge 1, Semester 1, they go back through all this material, and they go, then in Semester 2, new material. So, I don't have to kind of recreate the wheel constantly for that book. So, knowing the page sections is big. So, I kind of picked up here. Next year, I'm going to do Challenge A again. So, I'll finish filling that one in then. And I just kind of do it based on the pages for the assignment. I figured when they come back and they review it, it won't be such a big deal that the pages and the week numbers don't match up, because it's review. All right, so what I've done Here. So this is what it looks like. I'm just taking notebook paper and I'm writing out, like, hey, you should write the grammar rule. And I'm just going through the book. Nothing is static. I leave space for them to write the grammar rules. It was kind of blue and blank to begin with. And then I started realizing the benefits of adding some color to it. So today I have to do this tomorrow's stuff. So like here, understanding the parts of the verb and all of that. So I just gave myself space to build this as I go. So I have to work on this in my Latin today. I have to be ready for science fair tomorrow night. So the kids do science fair. I'm actually in charge of that. Does my hair not look strange? It's very puffy today. I haven't decided if I want to trim it back to where it was kind of more Christmas, because it's getting pretty long. Or if I'm going to go Rapunzel and grow some long hair like I'm young. So I have 3 moms that are helping me. To show my appreciation to the moms, I went and picked up Starbucks. $10 Starbucks, because they don't want some tchotchke. Give them coffee. I did that. The kids are doing a jam making session this weekend for 4-H. We need to sit down and kind of make our plan for the things they're entering in the fair. They're working with their pigs for the fair. We got goats. We have baby goats are probably going to start coming in 2 weeks. So we have to get ready for that. Paying for camps. There's like all kinds of stuff going on. And it's literally like one after another. So I know it's like, am I enough to keep up with all of it? It can be so hard. And I'm just like, keep the plate spinning. Keep the plate spinning. Keep the plate spinning. Nonstop, keep the plate spinning. The grandmas are like, hey, we want to be doing this and we want to be doing that. I'm like, we don't exist until after fair because we're busy. We're slammed. So we are running into that. I do want to make a video. Tell me if you want to. Leave me a comment below. I'm thinking about trying to put together like my reality of being a first-year CC mom with 6 kids and directing Challenge A. It's not a how-to. It's just the fact that we survived and here's how it went. Maybe. We've made some changes and all that. So anyways, let me get you out and show you our little pig pen. It's really cool. The guy that we bought him from came and visited us. And he's like, you're the best pig pen I've ever seen. It's everything I talk about. I'm like, we built the pig pen after we took your workshop. So yeah, we don't know anything. We did exactly what you said to do, kind of deal. So it's cold. I hope I don't freeze my fingers off. And I mean, I do hope, I'm so sorry that I haven't got videos out. It's not from lack of trying. It's just, there's so much to do. I got to keep this phone on me more to do the videos. I'm going to try and see if I can video edit. Get like a software and video edit from this phone. Okay. Going on the golf cart. Oh, I wish I had a hat. I did pick up some crochet things to do. I don't know. Just lots of things to do. I just wish we had some more calm time. So our pig pens are near. And listen, if you're not into meat or raising your animals and you have strong opinions, don't leave them here. I'm just going to delete them for being rude and ruthless. My kids know no matter what, the outcome's the same on these animals. And they can bless these animals to give them a great life until that outcome. But no matter what, if they bought these pigs or didn't, they still have the same life expectancy. Alright, so there's some pigs. Oh, there came one out of his box. Who's still left in the box? Katie's? Oh, did you guys stay warm last night? Did you stay warm? Oh, this one's so sweet. So, I've been grading the kids like how they keep the pens clean. So this is Stir. Can you see him? Hi, buddy. How are you? Oh, let's get that thing out of your nose and your eye. All right, this is Stir. He's now at 220 pounds. The kids, Bubba got him at 63 pounds. So in the last almost 100 days. Oh, he's like, itch me. Look, he's like, keep going at that, keep scratching me. So, guy came out, he's getting a belly. We need to put more fat on them, is one of the things we ran into. So, these guys have a 4x16 run that they have every day. Their everyday run. I hope you can see this with the sun. And then in the back, this is based off a sheet of plywood. So, it's a 4x6 sheet, and then in the back is a 4x4 box, and it's just plywood based. It's real cheap, put together kind of, you know, pretty inexpensively. Then we have these waterers, so they're watering right now. See, we have these waterers here, and it's just plastic with a little nipple on it, and then they can get in here and drink. So this little piggy made a mess. So Katie's gonna have to go in and scoop all those pine shavings back in there so that he can stay warm a little bit further through. I know, baby. So they have all this free reign to do, which is a really good amount of space. And then every day they work their pig. So what they're doing is they're trying to teach the pigs to walk with them. So when they're in the show ring, they can show them off. And they walk them along the fence is the goal. Doesn't always happen so much. So is the goal that they do that. Now Katie won the award because she does the best at keeping her pen dug out. So they got to keep the like moisture and the poop all dug out. And pigs are smart. They only poop on this end. This is my little like poop lesson. What are you guys doing? The puppies are all out and about. So we keep the feed in another box, but we keep like our other stuff. So they bring like one bag of feed here. We've just added beet pulp and a dry fat to their feed. So instead of like trying to buy a specialty feed, we just enrich the feed. And then up there, I have like a little hay. Don't forget, these are what you need to do every day. So those are our pigs. We put some weed mat, some old weed mat up. Let me see. Some old weed mat up here to kind of block the wind. The only thing we didn't do so smart on these pens, oh, and I have a water shut off here. I have a water shut off here. The only thing we didn't do so smart was our pigs' openings. Oh, my hands are cold. Face the north, and they shouldn't have faced the north. They should have faced the south. So we should have built it on that side facing this side. But unfortunately, first year, you know, first year the kids are doing it. So these guys are up and moving. We got their feed in. We're changing from feeding in the morning to feeding at night, because if we feed at night, I can better monitor my kids about it versus, oh, my hands are freezing. I think I'm going back to the schoolhouse. Monitor versus the morning, and I can make sure they're feeding the right ratio. So this morning their job will be to come out here, make sure their pigs are happy, which they look pretty happy. You guys did the cold okay. And they'll scoop all of their pine shavings back into their little huts, their little sheds kind of deal. So the pine shavings is just keeping them warm. I just, you know, I don't want our pigs to be uncomfortable. I want them to be happy. Happy little piggies. Kind of deal. See, I just said it, kind of deal. I do it all the time. We had to trim trees yesterday because those pigs have gotten smart that when you're trying to walk them and they don't feel like walking anymore, that they actually will go and hide under the trees and we can't get them out. So we had Dad come over and trim those up. I really want to get a raised bed and take the tree branches and use that. But we'll probably give them to the goats first, because the goats like to eat all of the oak leaves. So then I'll show you what we've been building. I just posted a picture on Instagram because Katie and her dad were building, and actually my husband sent me another picture. He's like, I had all of them delegated doing different work. It's so cool. And I'm like, yeah, you're a better delegator than I am. So this is work in progress. Hopefully you can see it. They're like, we're going to talk to you. Of course they are. We're going to get like a little metal building and fill it in, and we ran out of time. they're due in 2 weeks. We couldn't get it in, so I think you can see that. So again, we're doing that 4x6 box method, just a sheet of plywood, or not 4x6, 4x8 sheet of plywood style. And then we have a partial roof, and we have to put gates on them. And we might actually even kind of fence this off even more, so we can let the little kids out and not be in the, you know, we haven't decided that part yet. I want to show you another one of our 4x8 plywood methods. So this is where I slept last night. This is our kind of makeshift little box here, and it has a lid. What's nice about the low 4-foot roof is that it will keep heat better than a taller roof, because a taller roof, you got more air exchange, more room to heat. So they can get in there. Free will get in here. We built this. We put this on top of a trailer. We have like a little flat trailer, and we needed something to move the animals. We didn't want them to get cold or wind, or a lot of wind on them. So we built this. So we can put this on top of one of our little flatbed trailers. The top hinges up, so you can lift part of the top up, half of the top up, so you can vent them and they don't get too hot, which works out really, really good. And then in the meantime, they just bought this trailer. So this trailer is like from the 50s. And they did the boards, and they just redid the whole flooring, and they're working through. So the goal is, there's the girls. There's some of the girls. Those 3 are pregnant. If you can see them. I can't tell if you can see them because of the light. We got some being crazy this morning. So we have that going on, and that lets them get in and out. So very kind of makeshift, but that's okay, because when it comes down to it, I'm not really ready to build something, because if we build something, we're then kind of stuck with it, you know, without rebuilding it and so forth. So kind of making a little makeshift until we figure out where we want to go. And when I say where we want to go, what is my daughter's potential full interest in this? And at this point, she's discussing getting a full registered stock of goats and moving into making soap. So I don't know. I don't know what her plan is. And I don't want to build something that's going to kind of work for right now, her needs, but not her future needs. I'd rather makeshift something right now. Oh, it's so much warmer in here. I got the heat going. And then later on, when she's really interested, then it's ready to go. So anyways, that's a little update, a little around the scenes of what we're doing. If you got any questions, let me know. And I better get going, because, you know, we got to keep the plates spinning and just keep up with what's next. I'm ready to say it kind of deal. Anyway, I'm going to get going, get my Latin done, get my CC stuff ready, because that's probably the most pressing. And then get back to just getting their other stuff and getting them organized. I feel like more of their secretary assistant than their mother. I'm like, I should be your manager, but I'm feeling like your personal assistant right now. So I got to get to that. I don't even think, with science fair and everything we have going on, I will tell you, going into week 3 of semester 2 for Challenge A, I'm not so quite sure my kids are that prepared. I hate to say that, but I mean, that's kind of the truth. Oh well, you know, this week, these are our buckets we can fill. We had to fill other buckets instead. So I'm going to talk to you later. Remember, if I can do it, we can do this. We got this. Alright, I'll talk to you later.